That's right, hip-hop has officially invaded the tech space. Hot 97 Hot in Tech is here at TechCrunch Disrupt, New York City, 2016.
Tat Wizza, Jesse K. We're going to speak with a lot of the founders, CEOs, and maybe even Carmelo Anthony. Welcome to Hot in Tech.
We're here with a startup company by the name of DropCar, which I used the first time today. It's a valet parking service, and it's very interesting because they have a paid subscription model where they'll meet you anywhere you need to go. So explain to me, if somebody signs up with DropCar, they can go wherever they need to go, and you guys will meet them and valet their car?
Correct. We have a number of consumer services. Our two most popular services are Will and Steve. So Will is a real disintermediating type of service. We disrupt a large part of the parking industry because Will wait in your car. So you never have to actually have your car parked in a garage. So let's say you're going to the doctor's office, you're taking an elderly parent there. So we'll GPS, through GPS, we'll know where you are. You'll see where our valet is on the app, and we'll meet you at your destination. And rather than park your vehicle, we'll actually wait with the car. So for $15 an hour, Will is there, and you don't have to park it. And the convenience is great if it's snowing, if it's raining, just the convenience of having somebody as your own personal chauffeur wait with the car. Steve stores your car in the city. So we have garages where there's excess capacity on the outskirts of New York City, and we will pick up your vehicle at your apartment or wherever you'd like in the city, and then we'll bring it back to you. And again, you could schedule up to 30 days in advance on the app. You could do it on demand, or sometimes the best way to do it, especially if you're coming back, let's say from the Hamptons or Fire Island, and you want somebody to meet you at your apartment. When you leave the Hamptons or Fire Island, you hit the GPS mode, and upon arrival, will have somebody there when you arrive.
Now let me ask you a very important question. Here in New York City, it's a lot of crime, and like most major metropolitan areas, which this service would be of major benefit. But why should they trust you? Why should they trust a stranger sitting with their car?
So, we find that people get very comfortable with the service. When they request the service, a picture of the valet and a code number comes up to the customer. So that code number has to match the valet's number. In addition, they can see the picture of the valet, and at all times, they know where their vehicle is because they can see the app.
You heard it here first, Hot in Tech, DropCar. Check it out. It's pretty affordable, $15 an hour. You can't find parking in New York City for that price. We're here with the Bay app. It's a dating app. If you haven't checked it out, you're playing yourself. You should. What's going on, bro?
What's up, man? Nice having me, Tat.
No problem, pause. But listen, what's your numbers like? How many people are you guys connecting on the regular?
We have about 20,000 connections that happen each week. We launched just last year. So Bay is pretty much where black people link up. With fastest growing dating apps. Our biggest population of growth has actually been in the athlete, celebrity, influencer community, which is kind of where the app idea started from.
What's the differentiation between like Tinder or OkCupid or other sites?
What sets you guys apart?
A normal dating app might say to you, hey, you have a match today, Sean, James. And our dating app might say, James, your hotline's blinging. Go and open up the app. A girl's waiting for you to respond. Beyond that, we actually have about 20 times the number of messages and matches that Tinder has on an average user. The reason for that is because of our algorithm, right? We know exactly, we can figure out based on how you're swiping who you're interested in, and then in the reverse of that, who's interested in you the most.
Okay, so I have an account in Bay. I'd like to check out all the apps, period, especially dating. Can you guys push me to the front that all the girls are like me?
Got you the hookup, man. We'll give you the secret code. Give you all the beautiful women in New York.
Oh, it's lit. Super exclusive right now. We have the wheelchair from Batman versus Superman in the building. This is the actual wheelchair.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Wow. It has no explosives, right?
I hope not.
All right, cool.
I think this guy's dangerous enough.
We saw Jesse a minute ago roaming around, knocking things down, doing what he does.
How'd you get this in the movie?
So they actually contacted us because they wanted a futuristic chair. So Will was a great fit for the movie.
So you started off now, you've been seen in DC. Do you think you will be moving on to a Professor X chair for Marvel?
We definitely hope so. I mean, everybody thinks this is Professor X's chair, so that's definitely our next step. Give us a call.
Yo, Marvel Disney, you heard. We're letting you know right now. They got the exclusives on the chair for you. That's what's up. So this chair you build in real life for people that cannot walk, correct?
Actually, this right here is our personal mobility device, so anyone can use it. We're actually working with airports right now, so people can get from check-in to the gate. We're also working with 5D robotics to make an autonomous version of this. So you can hop in and it'll take you where you want to go, drop you off, and return back to it.
About to hit the wave of driverless cars and whatnot.
Yeah.
Carmelo,
How you doing, man?
representing Mellow 7 Tech Venture.
Absolutely.
So what makes you want to play in the tech space?
Why not? I mean, we deal with tech every day. Everything that we do is tech. Your radio show is tech. You know, we just got to figure out how the way we can evolve that to the next level. But I feel like there's an opportunity, and I'm gonna take advantage of that.
And do you have any wins so far in the tech space that you can talk about?
I can't really talk about because the acquisitions are happening right now. You know, we had 2-3 acquisitions that's going on at the same time, so we're excited about that.
Just saying that you have some acquisitions as a whole feels to me like a victory. So we're going to go with that. We just saw you speak, and you talked about all the advisors that you have and your partner. Do you listen to your son about tech advice?
Absolutely, especially when it comes down to what kids want and what the millennials want. If you can't have a conversation and learn something from your kids, then you're doing something wrong.
And what advice would you give to other athletes that want to play in the tech game?
Well, I mean, you can't be afraid. You can't be afraid to do it. But what I would say is it's not something that you just say I want to do it and just start throwing your money out there. This is something that I had to learn the game, I had to learn the business. I'm still learning, kind of what's going on and, how to deal with business plans and how to, see the real from the fake and, what's good and what's bad, because every plan looks good. Every tech company looks good, looks great. It looks like it's going to be the next one, but that's not always the case.
So a quick question. How do you deal with internet trolls?
I mean, it's hard for me to say I don't see it or I don't listen to it or I don't read it because you're almost forced to. I mean, you post a picture up there, you post a tweet up there, a video, and automatically you got people that you never even met before. The worst part about it is the kids. You have kids on there talking crazy, and you be like, oh, I want to say something. Then you look at the profile pic, and then you see it's like a 7-8-year-old, and you be like, you gotta wheel it back down. So.
Most definitely.
In your pregame, what do you have a playlist, and what are you listening to?
I try to put my iPod on shuffle, man. It's kind of hard to just like say I'm gonna listen to this and listen. I'm an old school hip hop head though. You know what I mean? I listen to kind of the Nas, the J, the early Nas, the early J. The Rakims of the world. So that's what I listen to. When I come into the arena, I'm in the locker room. I'm the guy who have the speakers. I got all the headphones, the speakers. I'm playing the music loud. So everybody always come to me to see what's going to be played. I got a playlist for everything, whether we're on the plane, the bus, before the game, after the game. We just relaxing in practice. I got a playlist for everything.
So you'll be happy to know that Fat Joe and Terror Squad are going to be having a reunion at Summer Jam.
I mean, that's my brother, right? That's family. Fat Joe, that's family. And what he's doing right now with that all the way up is serious. There's a movement right now. There's a serious movement, and I'm glad that my brother's back on it.
Where do you keep up with some of your tech news?
Hot and Tech.